Hey, how you doing? It is the 29th of August, and it is the 100th anniversary of Charlie Parker's birth. And a lot of people are celebrating today. I don't know if I'll get a chance to. We'll see. And it's also the 15th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. Now, that's an interesting anniversary for me, because I remember, well, first off, Hurricane Katrina hit the area that I used to live and really devastated it. It's probably one of the worst hurricanes ever. And I also remember what happened after with the refugees coming to Kansas City. I mean, refugees were going all over the country, but some came to Kansas City, and I had a very interesting relationship with some of them. Very, very memorable. I was in the refugee center in Kansas City, which is up 18th and Vine, and this girl came up. Wow, what was she, 11 years old? She came up and she grabbed the microphone from me. I was shooting it with Bob Stefanich. And so she asked if she could borrow the microphone. She didn't grab it. She asked if she could borrow it, so I let her have it. And she grabs the shotgun mic and sticks it up and starts singing this song. She had a very beautiful voice. And the song was "God Bless This Broken Road" by Rascal Flatts, which I thought was a very appropriate song considering the situation that she was in and all these other people were in. I mean, I was talking to people. One lady worked at a pharmacy in her apartment. She was pregnant. And her husband were up here because her apartment and everything they had was wiped out. And she lived on the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. The girl that sang "God Bless This Broken Road" was from Slidell, Louisiana, which is where I used to live, like 6 months. I mean, we lived in a lot of places down on the Gulf Coast, but the last place we lived before we moved up to Missouri was Slidell, Louisiana. So I kind of understand that journey to a foreign place and missing your home, missing everything that you knew, because we had that kind of journey. I mean, we weren't refugees, but we kind of uprooted quickly and moved up here, and life really changed for us a lot. And I remember there was an elderly woman, and she just didn't have any words. She hadn't heard anything but other than rumors. And we kind of had access to things, information through the news and everything. And I had heard that the towns of Bay St. Louis and Waveland had been pretty much wiped out. I mean, they weren't completely wiped out, but a lot was destroyed. And so she asked me kind of point blankly, "Have you heard anything about," where was she from? I think she was from Waveland, and Waveland did get wiped out. And she's like, "Have you heard anything from there?" And I said, I had heard that it was pretty bad, and I didn't have the heart to tell her the whole truth, that I had known that everything that she's been familiar with was probably gone. And I lived in Bay St. Louis too, and we went back to visit in 2007, a couple of years after the hurricane. And talk about a shock. I mean, the elementary school where I went, that I remember, Bay High Elementary School, was completely gone. I mean, just wiped off its foundation. And we went and saw a lot of things down there, and everything was changed from the way I remembered it. So anyway, that was 15 years ago today. And we just had another hurricane, but maybe stronger, but not nearly as bad as far as its effects. But I'm sure that people who are being affected by it now don't feel that way. So anyway,